Have you ever wondered what truly satisfies your partner in bed, or why some women feel more comfortable with certain forms of intimacy while others don't? In today's video, we're diving into some fascinating and lesser-known facts about female sexuality that could completely transform your intimate experiences. Understanding these truths can enhance your connection and intimacy in a way that's often overlooked. We'll also reveal techniques to help overcome issues like premature ejaculation and elevate your love life to the next level. Before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on valuable content. Your support truly means the world to us. And if you find this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up to help us reach more people. We love hearing from you. So leave a comment below if you have suggestions for improvement or just want to share your thoughts. Let us know. Now, let's jump in. Have you ever wondered why some women experience discomfort during intimate moments? It's more common than you might think, especially for women with larger breasts. Certain positions can physically strain or cause discomfort, which can interrupt the overall experience. Men, too, may find themselves finishing quicker than they intend to, and this can disrupt the flow of intimacy for women. Remember, every woman's body reacts differently to sexual pleasure, and it's crucial to listen and adjust to what feels best for both of you. Here's something that might surprise you. Did you know that kissing a woman's belly can be incredibly stimulating? It may not be the first area you think of when it comes to intimacy, but for many women, a soft kiss on the stomach can feel even more intimate than kisses on the neck or ears. The key is in those small, unexpected moments of connection, which don't always follow the typical playbook of what intimacy should look like. Speaking of unconventional moments, let's talk about intimacy during a woman's menstrual period. While some men might feel hesitant during this time, many women actually enjoy sex while on their period. Increased blood flow can heighten sensitivity, making the experience unique. It's important to communicate openly with your partner about comfort levels during this time, as everyone's body is different. In summary, the key to satisfying intimacy lies in understanding and communicating with your partner. Every woman's body has its own unique responses, and what feels great for one might not for another. Exploring these smaller, yet meaningful moments, and being open to adjusting the experience based on mutual comfort, can lead to a more fulfilling and connected relationship. Here's another interesting insight. Approximately 40% of women believe that foreplay should begin with nipple stimulation. The nipples are among the most sensitive areas on a woman's body, and gently stimulating them can set the stage for a more enjoyable experience. It's important to remember that foreplay isn't just a checklist, it's about connecting with your partner and discovering what feels good for both of you. Now, let's talk hydration. This may seem like a simple tip, but staying properly hydrated before intimacy can make a huge difference in your chances of reaching orgasm. When your body is hydrated, everything functions more efficiently, from your energy levels to your body's responses. Ensuring that both partners feel comfortable and ready before entering intimate moments is key to a satisfying experience. Here's a fun tip that could change how you think about intimacy. Try using a blindfold. It may sound unconventional, but covering your partner's eyes can heighten their sensory experience. Depriving the sense of sight can enhance touch, hearing, and even smell, which can intensify pleasure. It's an exciting and simple way to add a little adventure and mystery to your time together. And let's be real, there's no harm in trying something new from time to time. The important thing to remember is that no one is born knowing everything about pleasure. Achieving excellence in the bedroom usually comes with experience and a willingness to communicate openly with your partner. The key is being open to learning together, sharing feedback without judgment, and always striving to make the experience more fulfilling for both people involved. Now, let's talk about love. When a man is truly in love, he may not always speak about it directly, but you can often tell by his actions. He takes pride in his partner, talks about her with his friends, and expresses his affection through small, subtle gestures. These little actions build the foundation of intimacy. When a woman is attracted to a man, she often speaks in a softer, more tender tone. This is a clear sign of her affection. Moving on. Let's discuss something many of us experience after sex, the post-orgasm glow. It's common for people to feel incredibly relaxed and almost ready to fall asleep after climax. What you might not know is that during orgasm, your heart rate can spike as high as 180 beats per minute, compared to around 60 beats per minute when you're at rest. This adrenaline surge is one of the reasons people feel so satisfied afterward, helping the body naturally relax. Here's another interesting fact: about 18% of women can achieve orgasm without any external stimulation. For some women, it's all about mental stimulation or having the right atmosphere. This serves as a reminder that every person's body responds differently. And sometimes the key to orgasm is more about the mindset and connection than any physical stimulation. Lastly, let's discuss something that is often overlooked but can be a game changer: the role of toys in the bedroom. Introducing a toy or even just using your fingers can drastically enhance the experience. It's a great way to explore new sensations and take things to a whole new level. When it comes to clitoral stimulation, for many women, direct clitoral stimulation is key to achieving orgasm. Using tools like vibrators can make a huge difference. Approximately 80% of women report that vibrators help them reach orgasm more consistently. This simple addition can enhance intimate moments, whether you're alone or with a partner. However, it's essential to remember that everyone has their own preferences and desires. Interestingly, the missionary position remains a favorite for about 80% of women. Why? It's comfortable, familiar, and often offers a moderate angle for pleasure. On the other hand, standing sex can sometimes extend the duration of intercourse and potentially increase the speed of a woman's orgasm. Ultimately, finding what works best for you and your partner is about exploration and communication. Here's an intriguing thought: natural lubricants like saliva can enhance sensations. However, it's important to use them with care. Applying too much directly to sensitive areas can cause discomfort. But when used properly, they can create a smoother and more pleasurable experience for both partners. The key is to find that balance, that sweet spot where everything feels just right. Let's take a moment to address an important safety concern. In the US, there have been over 600 reported cases of choking during sex, which serves as a reminder to always approach intimacy with caution. Open communication about boundaries and comfort levels is crucial. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, but prioritizing safety and mutual respect ensures that both partners feel secure and valued during intimate moments. Now, about the doggy-style position. While many are familiar with it, here's an unexpected twist: it can actually help men last longer during sex. Certain positions can create more pressure on a man's body, making it harder to control stimulation. By exploring different options, couples can find what works best for them, ensuring both partners enjoy the experience. Lastly, something many may not realize is that excessive clitoral stimulation can sometimes lead to discomfort. The clitoris, like any sensitive part of the body, needs time to recover after intense stimulation. just as men may need a brief rest after orgasm. Women may also need a moment for their clitoris to recover. The key here is to pay attention to your partner's cues and give them the space they need to fully enjoy the moment. Let's explore a common topic: sexual fantasies. Especially oral sex. Both men and women often fantasize about it. But the chances of both partners reaching orgasm simultaneously are relatively low. That doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy the experience, though. Oral sex is more about savoring the moment rather than focusing solely on the end result. The connection it fosters, trust, intimacy, and understanding, can be just as valuable as the orgasm itself. Here's something that might surprise you: erotic sensations travel from the skin to the brain at a maximum speed of about 230 kilometers per hour. Faster than a speeding car. This explains why physical touch during intimacy can be so powerful. It not only stimulates the body but also triggers emotional responses. That's why intimacy often feels like a deeply mental and physical experience at the same time. Interestingly, research on women's sexual interests shows that women over 30 tend to express more interest in anal sex. As women mature, they often become more open to experimenting with different forms of pleasure. For many, this exploration is about deepening their connection with their partner and discovering new dimensions of sexual satisfaction. However, it's important to note that not all women feel the same. So communication is key. Now, let's talk about the psychological aspect of pleasure. Many women experience psychological pleasure after physical pleasure, whereas men often experience the opposite. This highlights the importance of emotional connection in the bedroom. When a woman feels emotionally secure, she's often able to experience physical pleasure on a deeper level. Emotional satisfaction nurtures physical satisfaction. And understanding these differences can help partners become more
attuned to each other's needs, creating a more fulfilling and harmonious sexual experience. Moving on to something intriguing, many men actually experience more arousal in the morning. Morning arousal is a common experience and is linked to natural hormonal fluctuations, with testosterone levels typically being higher in the morning, which can lead to increased sexual desire. These small but fascinating details can influence the timing and energy levels in the bedroom. On the topic of kissing, did you know that men are often the ones who initiate kissing before sex, while women are more likely to kiss afterward? This subtle pattern shows how unspoken dynamics play out in relationships. For men, kissing before sex may be a way to express affection and desire, while kissing afterward could symbolize a deeper emotional connection for women, reflecting tenderness and satisfaction. Recognizing these small nuances can help deepen intimacy and make every moment more meaningful. Let's shift to something that's been part of human history for over 30,000 years: sex toys. The oldest known examples of sex toys were discovered in caves in Germany, demonstrating how long humans have been finding ways to enhance pleasure. Far from being a modern phenomenon, sex toys have historically been tools for personal pleasure and self-exploration. It's fascinating to think about how our ancestors used these objects long before we had today's technology. Finally, when it comes to what women look for in a partner, studies show that many women value qualities like confidence, intelligence, and self-assurance. These are traits that often make a partner more attractive and desirable. Attraction is not just about physical appearance, it's also about confidence. Many women seek partners who make them feel safe and trusted. These qualities can create a deep emotional and physical connection, which is crucial in understanding how to truly bond with others. When it comes to oral sex, it's interesting to note that many women don't enjoy having their head or hair held during the act. While this is a common portrayal in films or fantasies, The key for many women is comfort and control. The feeling of being restrained can hinder pleasure and intimacy. This highlights why communication is essential. What works for one person may not work for another. Paying attention to your partner's preferences and boundaries can significantly improve the overall experience. Speaking of sexual safety, you've probably heard the phrase, "better safe than sorry," and it couldn't be more relevant when it comes to intimacy. Did you know there have been over 600 reports of choking incidents during sex in the US alone? While it may sound shocking, it underscores the need for caution and awareness of potential risks. Always prioritize safety in every sexual activity and ensure both you and your partner are comfortable and that boundaries are respected. Let's address another common but often misunderstood sexual preference, anal sex. Many women over 30 report increased interest in it. But it's important to understand that this interest varies from person to person. For some, it's an opportunity to explore new sensations, while others may not be inclined to try it. The key here is mutual respect and open communication. If you're considering exploring this or any other form of intimacy, make sure to talk to your partner first to ensure mutual understanding and consent. Now, let's shift to the psychological aspect of desire. For many women, psychological pleasure often follows physical pleasure. This is in contrast to men, who often experience emotional satisfaction after physical pleasure. Understanding how each person's mind and body react to intimacy can lead to a more fulfilling experience for both partners. Here's something surprising. Women who frequently use sex toys are often more satisfied with their sexual lives. Studies have shown that women who use toys report higher sexual desire, experience orgasms more frequently, and generally face fewer sexual issues. Using toys not only adds variety to the bedroom but can also help women feel more connected with their bodies and better communicate their desires with their partners. If you haven't explored toys yet, it could be worth considering as a couple. Ultimately, sex, when experienced with love, respect, and understanding, can be one of life's most rewarding experiences. If you're still with me and enjoying this journey, leave a comment below with number 3 to let me know what's been the most interesting for you so far. And don't forget to hit that like button to show your support. Remember, intimacy is a personal journey. There's no right or wrong way to explore what works for you and your partner. Everyone has their own boundaries, preferences, and desires. And communication is key. It's important to let your partner know what you need, listen to their needs, and create a safe, open space for both of you. One powerful tool for connection is kissing. It's not just about passion. Studies show that when partners kiss, their bodies release oxytocin, the love hormone which strengthens emotional bonds. Kissing can set the tone for a deeper connection. And how you kiss, whether gently or with intensity, can create an intimate experience that's more than just physical. Now, let's discuss something that may surprise you. Some women instinctively wrap their legs around their partners during sex. This simple gesture signifies a deeper emotional connection. It's not just about physical pleasure. It's a way of signaling emotional intimacy and vulnerability. Pay attention to these small actions, as they show how your partner is trying to deepen your bond. When it comes to orgasm, it's important to note that only a small percentage of women achieve orgasm through vaginal intercourse alone. Many women require additional stimulation, such as clitoral stimulation, to reach orgasm. This highlights the importance of understanding each other's bodies and communicating openly about what feels good. Don't be afraid to talk about what works best for you, as it will lead to a more satisfying experience for both partners. Here's something else that may surprise you. The spooning position is one of the best for women to achieve orgasm. It creates a close, intimate connection while still providing ample stimulation. This position allows for emotional bonding and physical pleasure, offering a relaxed and comfortable way to maintain both physical and emotional closeness. If you haven't tried it yet, it's worth exploring next time you're together. Vibrators can also make a significant difference in sexual pleasure. Women who use vibrators often report higher sexual desire, more frequent orgasms, and fewer sexual problems overall. Not only do vibrators enhance pleasure, but they also help women feel more connected to their bodies, which can improve their relationship with their partners. The key is remembering that there's no one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to sexual pleasure. Every woman is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. But vibrators can certainly be a fun tool to explore together. Finally, as we continue this conversation, remember that intimacy and connection in a relationship are ongoing. There's always room to deepen your bond, and investing in that connection is always worthwhile. Understanding each other's emotional and physical needs, communicating openly, and exploring new ways to enhance intimacy will create a stronger and more fulfilling relationship. In long-term relationships, it's easy to overlook the importance of maintaining physical bonds. But regular affection and physical closeness are crucial for keeping a strong connection with your partner. One often overlooked element is how feeling desired can encourage partners, especially women, to express their desire through actions like wrapping their legs around their partner during sex. This simple but powerful gesture can reflect a deeper emotional connection, reminding us that intimacy is both physical and emotional. Paying attention to these small gestures can help you better understand what your partner needs to feel more connected. Here's an interesting fact: around 18% of women can achieve orgasm without any external stimulation, meaning they can reach climax solely through vaginal intercourse. This highlights the diversity and individuality of sexual pleasure for women and underscores the importance of communication between partners. Whether or not you need external stimulation, the most important thing is to explore, communicate, and respect each other's needs when it comes to achieving satisfaction. We should also consider how certain types of stimulation can enhance a woman's orgasm. Many women reach their peak pleasure by combining clitoral stimulation with other forms of intimacy, such as vaginal penetration or different positions. A key to maximizing pleasure is slowing down, taking your time, and being present throughout the experience. This approach can help both partners fully enjoy and appreciate the intimate connection. Let me share a powerful secret that is often overlooked: sex toys. These devices, often thought to be for adventurous couples, actually play a huge role in enhancing intimacy. Research shows that women who frequently use sex toys report higher sexual desire, more frequent orgasms, and fewer sexual issues overall. But it's not just about physical pleasure. Sex toys can also help women feel more connected to their bodies and boost their confidence. When shared with a partner, they can deepen emotional bonds and enhance intimacy. To wrap things up, whether it's through exploring communication or using tools like vibrators, understanding the nuances of intimacy can transform your relationship. These insights are just the beginning, but they can help you and your partner build a deeper emotional and physical connection. If you've been following along and enjoying the video, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're still with me. And if you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up to show your support. Thank you for sticking with me, and I hope these insights help you create a more satisfying and intimate connection with your partner.